You're watching Big 12 now on ESPN+, an enormous senior day affair between the 8-time reigning national champion Baylor Bears and 4th-ranked Gannon in a battle of unbeatens in collegiate acrobatics and tumbling. As Baylor starts off its afternoon debuting new uniforms.
How cool do those look? A little bit different.
Different look, very bright. The bolt green on the sleeves with the anthracite gray.
You'll see Allie Joswick on the left side. She's a senior. And then Emily Bott on the right, a freshman. You see them move into those straddle holds. Popping over to those strong bases for the Baylor Bears, Bailey and Riley Chimwala. Solid landing there as they move into the switch ups, the top. Little to no movement. Nice high arabesques and good opens before those full downs. And they're happy about that one.
I'm sure they are, rightfully so. An impressive start to the afternoon for both schools here as Baylor gets done with its compulsory acro. Bailey Humphrey, Brenna Kottner, Aaliyah Thomas, Mariah Polk, Morgan Brown, Addie Grandy, Kenzie Shilhab, and Aaliyah Kalustian.
And you'll see them perform the exact same skills as Gannon just did. A tuck toss. Very, very good. Speechless.
Pretty well synchronized, if you ask me.
And again, you'll see 8 athletes out on the floor. Starting off with a standing tuck. Moving into that toe touch tuck. See little to no movement there. And they do a running man over to the running tumbling. And onto the round off handspring layout. A nice solid finish to compulsory tumbling.
What a way to end the first event of the afternoon for Baylor.
Riley Chimwala, a senior, getting recognized today. A very strong base. Walk in all the way to the top. Pop off. And Jordan comes in as the top. Do a high hand-in-hand with no assist in the back. You'll see that 3-second hold like we just talked about. And press down to that straddle. And that was awesome.
Well done.
Really.
At the forefront in women's collegiate athletics.
And as it should be. Baylor out there with heat 2 of the acro event, synchronized portion. Similar start to how Gannon started their heat. Walk-ins all the way to the top, but no assist in the back. They press down to a half around to the back. And then new groups step in for the second part. Walk into shoulders. Switch to hands. And hand in hands all the way to the top. Again with no assist in the back. And press down through the middle. Solid heat 2.
This one, Jordan Grindler and Bailey Humphrey Aaliyah Kalushkin will be counting for the dynamic duo of the Baylor roster this season. This is the heat that these two are known for in this sport.
Absolutely. And we're excited for it. Starting off with a straddle hold. Pressing all the way to the top. And hand in hand. As she moves to the ring. Wow. Off the front. And locate to low, hand in hand. You'll see her move into a reverse planche position. And switch over to one arm. And stuck the landing.
That went about as well as it could.
Amazing.
Didn't take long for the celebration to start, and rightfully so. Heat 1 for Baylor: Jordan Grindler, Bailey Humphrey, Riley Chimwalla, Deani Branch, Kenzie Shilhab, Addie Grandy, Morgan Brown, and Emmy Nelson.
You'll see
Nelson at the bottom of your screen there.
the dynamic duo right back out there. Bailey and Jordan. Bailey mid-layering, Jordan on the top. They do in locate to low hand in hand. And they switch over to one arm. Super solid. No movement. A nice high catch.
For Baylor in this heat, it's Jordan Grindler, Bailey Humphrey, Riley Chimwalla, Deani Branch, Kenzie Shilhab, Morgan Brown, Addie Grandy, and Emmy Nelson is your counter. Nelson on the top left of your screen, Humphrey mid-level support again, and Grindler the top.
You'll see them do an in locate all the way to the top. Press down through the middle. And stuck the landing.
That's the heat that got the only perfect 10 of the season for the Bears so far this season. And that's how we're going to end the first half.
You'll see Peyton Washington, the freshman, right back out there as the top. She'll do a nice double full, very well executed.
As the Bears take to the mat here for the synchronized toss heat.
You'll see Peyton back out there on the left and Aaliyah Thomas on the right. They'll be performing a double full. Very well executed. And they're happy about that one.
This is a big heat for Baylor.
Aaliyah Thomas is performing a brand new toss for her. It'll be very similar to what we just saw for Gannon. An Arabian tucked 540. And they're excited about that one.
Baylor side of the mat going nuts, and understandably so. Some of the families of the seniors behind us holding up perfect 10 signs. That's up to the judges, but well executed there.
And you'll see another 10.0 start value for Baylor. Starting off with a punch front, round off handspring, full and a half to full. And that timing.
They're excited.
Oh, yeah. See a difference in 3/10. Gannon started at 9.1, Baylor starting at 9.4. Nice start with a round off whip. Handspring, handspring, 4.5. Not excited about that one.
But not one of
Fairly
the
new.
original,
Yeah.
not one of the original schools in the sport.
Coached by an old teammate of mine, Cam Bryant. And you'll see Emily do whip, whip, whip. One back handspring to 4.5. Wow.
That was a good pass from Emily.
We'll see her perform a punch front, round up handspring, 4.5. 2 full. And that was just amazing. Performing her last tumbling heat at home. 1.5 to whip full. Very solid.
Running over to her teammates to celebrate.
And she crowd surfs.
Baylor's coach is getting into position, so here comes Baylor's team event. The final team event for the Bears here inside this building this season. Again, a 108.4 start value. Gannon's was a 107.13. An opportunity to lock up another win for the Bears and hand Gannon its first loss of the season. And here comes the music. There it is, Baylor's final home team event this season. A solid run.
Yes.
Just a couple miscues once or twice, but Ashley, really good way to end the home season.
Very solid team event for both teams.
A 3.16 point win for the Bears. That moves Baylor to 6-0 on the season, drops Gannon to 6-1, and Ashley, safe to say this is not the last they've seen of each other this year.
This is a very exciting matchup, pretty evenly matched. I mean, you can see in that team event, less than a point differentiated them, and a lot of that probably had to go to the start value. So, awesome matchup.
What a way to send the seniors out. What a way to end the home slate. And what a way to send yourself into the regular season finale for the Bears.